Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome back to your online class. As you know, we have finished all the chapters of your term 2 syllabus. Okay, and from today we will start revision. Okay, students. So follow me. We will start the chapter 7 from your NCERT book science, that is body movements. Let's start. Is everyone ready? Okay. Only few students are present today. Very few students are present. Now first comes to movements. As you know what is movements? You know what is movement? The ability of an organism to move, okay, by using their body parts, that is known as movement, as you know. Now to know more about that movements, there is a system called skeletal system. Now what is skeletal system? Skeletal system is mainly made of skeleton. As you know, the skeleton is the internal structure of found in organisms which helps in bringing about movements. Okay. Now it forms framework that gives shapes of the body, also provides support to the body. Okay, and the skeleton made of bones, cartilage, okay, and different kinds of bones are joined with each other in a particular manner. Okay, am I audible, students? Okay, thank you. Okay, yes, the framework of bone is known as skeleton. Very good, Nishad. Now comes to, as I have told you, there are so many joints where two bones joined together to form a joint. This joint facilitate various activities and various types of movement. As you know, in higher animals, bones and muscles, cartilage, these three things make possible the movement process. Okay, you know everyone. Now first of all, today I will revise the types of joint. Okay, in first joint in your books, page number 68, that is ball and socket joint. There are total 5 types of joints are found in our body. Okay, ball and socket joint, then pivot joint, hinge joint, then fixed joint, and another one is gliding or sliding joint. Actually 2 types of joints are present in our body. One is movable joint and another is fixed joint. So among this movable joint, this all comes under movable joint except fixed joint, like ball and socket joint, then pivot joint, hinge joint. Okay, these all, and also gliding joint, this all comes under movable joint. Okay, and fixed joint is immovable, as you know. Now first comes to ball and socket joint. Can you hear me properly, students? Now can anyone say what is ball and socket joint? Can anyone say? Here the term itself saying just there is a ball and socket, a ball that is pushed on a socket, and here movements is it that is possible in all direction. Okay, understood everyone? Students, any problem beta? Okay, so we have learned that what is ball and socket joint, this type of joint, such ball and socket type of structure. So ball rotates freely inside the socket structure. Okay, so it can move freely in all the direction. So this type of joint is known as ball and socket joint, and there are examples, 2 joints are there which are example of this ball and socket joint, such as the hip joint, that is the joint of hip bone and thigh bone, that is called as hip joint, and another is our shoulder bone joint of shoulder bone, that is connected to our upper portion, shoulder bone. So these two are example of ball and socket joint. Everyone understood? Any problem up to this portion? You can ask me. Okay. So we have seen the ball and socket joint. Next comes to pivot joint. What is this pivot joint? Actually, there is a cylindrical bones that rotates in a ring. Means actually it rotates in an axis. This rotation is also called on an axis. The rotation takes place. So it joins the neck to the head. These joints actually presenting neck to the means where the neck is joined. Okay. So here it joins neck to the head. Okay, and it allows to bend the head forward and backward. Okay, left and right, forward and backward. So this joint helps in such way. Okay, got this point everyone? Any problem? You can ask me. Any problem? Okay, very good. Now comes to hinge joint. What is this hinge joint? Hinge joints means there is only movement that is takes place in one plane, means the movement along the back and forth direction. Okay, so back and forth, only in back and forth direction the movement takes place. Such type of joints can be found in our knees or elbows. Okay, so our knee joint and elbow joint are example of hinge joint, and you can see from your book also figure 8.6 from your book, page number 69. Okay, so we have discussed up to hinge joint. Now comes to fixed joint. What is fixed joints? Means those joints which are where bones cannot move or bones are immovable. Just like we have two jaw, among these two jaw, which jaw is immovable? Just write in your chat box. Yes? Which jaw is immovable? Yes, upper jaw is immovable. Okay. And also there is another example, that is our skeleton, that is our skull. Okay, skull is made of small bones. They are joined together to form a structure called skull. These skulls are also made of very small bones, and these bones are just joined in such a manner that they are immovable. Okay. So we have got all the points of the joints, what is these different types of joints and where these joints can be found. Okay, I hope you understood everyone. Any problem up to this portion? You can ask me. You can ask me. So we have got all these points. As you know, human skeleton, that is composed of around 305 bones, that is at birth. Okay, means when in baby stage. But the numbers of the bones in the skeleton that become 206 at the age of adulthood. Okay, means by adulthood it will become 206 because of the fusion of bones. Okay, so it become decreased. You understood this portion? Anyone have any problem? You can ask me. Now, can anyone say where these carpels can be found? Carpels. In our hand bone, wrist, these carpels can be found. Okay, very good. Now, you have to remember how many bones are there in our rib cage. There are mainly 12 pairs of bones present in our rib cage. Okay, last 2 pairs of bones in both sides are floating. Okay, so we have to remember there are 12 pairs of bones in our rib cage, means total 24, and in our backbone there are 33 vertebrae. How many vertebrae are present? 33. Okay. Now comes to the point, that is we able to sit because of which bone? Presence of which bone? That is called pelvic bone. Okay. Understood this point? Got this? Okay. So we have learned a skeletal system made of skeleton. Now not only skeleton or bone, cartilage and muscles also. Now comes to muscles. Muscles are the part of body that helps in bringing about movement. Now as you know, muscles may attach to the bones or may work alone. Okay, just like in our body, human body, muscles are attached with the bone, but in case of some other organism like earthworm, they have muscles that work alone, okay, for the body movement, and muscles actually work by the process of contraction and relaxation. Okay, I hope you understood everyone. Now comes to cartilage. What is cartilage? Part of skeleton which is not hard. Okay, hard as bone that can be bent or that is flexible, that is known as cartilage. They are found in the upper part of the ear, external ear, and also the tip of our nose. Okay, and tips of long bones also consist of such cartilage. Okay, I hope you understood. In the next class, I will discuss the revision of this chapter, continuation of this chapter with revision, that is gait of animals, earthworm, snail, then cockroach, birds, fish, and how do snakes move, these all, and along with some question answer I will discuss with revision. Okay students, and if you have any problem you can ask me now. Anyone having any problem? You can ask me. Okay.